mean to tell me I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some pussy? Deal off. I don't want it. You mean to tell?
So it's saying that why should he pay all the bills? So I have to pay all the bills. I have to make her happy. I have to do this and do that for her. All because I want to have some smacks with her that deals off. He's not doing all of that just for, down there. He doesn't want to do all of that just for it. And this got a lot of people talking like, what do you mean that you don't want to do all of that for this? Then what exactly are you even doing? What exactly are you even doing? And why do you feel like you need a reward for all the things that you're doing? Let me show you all this video, then I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video.
I mean, I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some pussy? Deal off. I don't want it. It ain't worth it. Oh, you mean to tell me I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some deal off. I don't want it. It ain't worth it.
Most of the bills that he's bragging about paying are probably bills he'd probably have to pay anyway. You still have to pay mortgage, you still have to pay utilities, still have to pay car note, car insurance. You would still have to pay those bills anyway. Stop acting like you're doing somebody a favor. There isn't a single bill that you're paying that a single woman isn't already paying on her own. You didn't mention anything else because you don't have anything else. If you pick a woman for shallow reasons, don't be looking around for depth. The marriage rates and birth rates aren't dropping because men don't want marriage and kids. It's because the women don't. Some single women are starting to believe that marriage benefits men more than it does women. They've been watching all these women come on TikTok and sharing their stories of men weaponizing their incompetence and their malicious compliance. They're realizing that some of these men who want a whole basketball team worth of kids don't want to actually do any active parenting. They don't want to have anything to do with those kids. They just want to sign their name on the birthday card. And they'll also need half of your paycheck because, the economy. They want you to work 40 hours a week and sit in the same rush hour traffic that they sit in, but you're still supposed to get home before they do to have that meal hot and ready for when they come home. And despite him only having one job and you having at least 10, he's going to reduce you down to just... Right. This is why they get so mad with single women, because some of those single women are actually as unbothered as some of these men pretend to be.
You mean to tell me I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some pussy? Deal off. I don't want it. It ain't worth it.
So at this point, they just need to build a big giant space shuttle that looked like a big old deal. And I know that would excite a bunch of y'all sassy men. Y'all would look at it, ooh, it look big. I want to ride it. And I mean that literally and figuratively. I take it how you want to take it because you taking it anyway. That's how a lot of y'all men act. And put y'all on that space shuttle and ship y'all off to the sassy man planet, where you can wear your hoochie daddy shorts all day and paint each other fingernails and gaze into each other's eyes and tell each other how much you like each other and spot each other on the bench press because y'all don't like women. You don't like women. Like, stop acting. Like, come on now. And y'all made this environment so ungodly and so toxic to where a lot of y'all daughters ain't gonna get married. A lot of y'all sisters ain't gonna get married because a lot of y'all men so sassy. And looking at women like the villain, to reduce women down to this, to just their body part, really? Y'all don't even understand how much a wife covers her husband in so many ways. Y'all don't even understand it. And it's a waste of time to even talk about it. Y'all just need to be shipped off to the sassy man planet, man. I swear.
So you mean to tell me I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, bruh, and I just get some deal off. I don't want it. It ain't worth it.
Get a man then. What is wrong with y'all? Like, I can't stand coming across these videos of a black man complaining in his car or complaining in just the area talking about, I gotta do all this for a woman just for her to give me smacks. Shut up. And then he's so slow that if y'all living together, y'all married, it's not her bills or your bills, right? It's y'all's bills. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all bills. Miss me with this nonsense. And then to try to reduce a woman down to all you gonna be getting is free box in the relationship. You know darn well that's not what you're gonna be getting, fam. What y'all be getting is dang near a maid. Okay? Married men live longer than single men. Because 9 times out of 10, it's the woman prioritizing your health, telling you to go to the hospital. Because you know black men are afraid of the freaking hospital. Alright? Women do more cooking in the marriages. So you're gonna be getting more home cooked meals. Because you know a lot of y'all can't cook worth a damn. Alright? And then, not only that, she's going to be the primary one taking care of the children more. She's going to be the primary one taking care of the children more, spending more time with the child. Probably, you know, having your kids that she probably didn't want herself, but she gave you a child because that's what y'all be wanting, right? That's what y'all be wanting. So to try to reduce a woman down to all you get in this box, shut your behind up. Y'all dudes be lame when y'all be getting on this internet here and trying to reduce women down to their freaking sexual organs, fam. This all I get. I gotta make her happy. If you don't want to make a woman happy, go make a man happy.
I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some deal off. I don't want it.
See, the older I've gotten, right, and I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I thought a little bit differently. I've learned to prioritize substance in every interaction I have with women. Okay, this is what I mean by that. Like in any scenario, as a man, like when I'm telling myself I want to be serious, right, and I actually want to be serious with this person, I'm fully making sure that it does not feel one-sided. Like whatever I do for this person, like it doesn't feel like. Like, I know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing it just for one reason or because I'm going to get, like, you know, it's not just for, I have to feel like I'm, you know, something is really coming from. And until I find that substance that I'm looking for, that really good connection that I feel as though it's not weird, right? I don't have this mindset right here. I will be single comfortably. Promise.
So you mean to tell me I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some deal off. I don't want it. It ain't worth it.
Get a man then.
The classic homophobia. When have we ever seen that in regards to this discussion? Basically, he called this man out for objectifying, which I understand if you have no context of how this discourse goes on here, how that could seem objectifying. But the thing is, we've literally had women get on here and say that's what men should be doing it for. Like, there have been women who said they're the prize because they have a box. Or, oh, he's got to do all this to get the box. So it's like, yeah, if you ignore the context of the discourse, sure, that's objectification. Yes, it's bad, but in context, that's literally just echoing what's being said to him. That's the point of the video. But he kept talking and he said something I really want to point out because he was going on like that long diatribe about like, oh, well, actually, women are going to do blah, 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 blah. You know, basically describing how horrible the woman's life is going to be. But for some reason, she's going to be in this relationship. And since even though they both don't like the situation, like they should just like keep going for some reason. But I'll show you.
I'm going to be the primary one taking care of the children more, spending more time with the child. Probably, you know, having your kids that she probably didn't want herself, but she gave you a child.
Like, you see what I mean? Like this, I'm so glad he said this because that statement right there is the precipice of the argument every time. Every time someone's like, oh, well, what do the women do? They describe the worst possible things. Oh, they're going to have to clean up every day. Oh, they're going to have to cook every meal. And by saying that, you're saying that they would involve themselves with a man who's not competent enough to clean up after himself and not capable enough to cook at least a moderate amount of the time. But then he throws this in here. He's like, oh, yeah, and they have the baby, which again, it's the big thing they always drop. Like, oh, women have the baby. They take care of the baby. But now not only is it her having a baby, it's her having a baby that she didn't want. Oh, no, she didn't even want the baby. So why is she in the relationship? Why is she having the baby that she doesn't want? How about she doesn't get with this hypothetical man or this version of this man that you made up in your head that just sounds awful? Like a man will say, hey, being a provider man sounds horrible, sounds like a horrible way to live, but it sounds like she gets to live great, you know, while I'm living horribly. And your response is, no, actually, you're both living horribly. Yeah, you're both living horribly. That's why you should partake in it, because you guys will both be living horribly instead of just one of you. When in reality, you guys could both live pretty well if you contributed proportionally to everything. But you should absolutely choose to suffer, because that's tradition, and tradition is good for some reason that I can't explain to you. Like, ladies, gentlemen, do we see how these takes, bro, these takes that are being made are just pure nonsense, okay? And so I try to tell you every day, just so much tomfoolery on this.
Now that women are now getting into a relationship with benefits, these men are just talking trash. Before women get in a relationship for love. Oh my God, I'm in love with him. I love him. I love him. And they do everything for the man, right? And the man is benefiting a lot. But now women don't want to even get in a relationship with you if you're not doing anything important to them, because single women are happy. So if you know that you want to take her out of her singleness, what are you adding to the table? So the fact that women are not like, you know what, if you're not going to add anything to my life, I am not going to date you, or I will remain single, is affecting these men and the way they think, the way they process. So they feel like, okay, now that I have to do something for you, so now I have to do something for you all for the cookie. Like, it doesn't make sense in their head. And the thing is that when you're in a relationship with a woman as a man, it is not just all for the cookie. A lot of things are involved. The way women love is different from the way men love, right? So it's way more than that. But then they feel like, if I want to be in a relationship with you, I have to, have sex with you all the time whenever I want it, right? That is exactly how they think. So if you're in a relationship with a man and you're not having sex with him, that is the number one way to cut him off for your life. Like, once he cannot have access to you down there, he's already looking for somebody else. Like, he's already not in a relationship with you, because that is the main reason why he's in a relationship with you. A man is helping you or is trying to do things. When a man even help you randomly and just send you money randomly, you just know that he wants to sleep with you, because they do not help or being kind. They do not do things without thinking in their head that I will sleep with you at the end of the day. Women contribute more in a relationship than smacks, but men look for smacks at the first instance they are meeting a woman. The only thing they think about when they're talking to you for the very first time is they want to sleep with you, period. So when they think about a lot of things that they need to do to get them to sleep with you, they're like, I can't do all of this. Or if they eventually do all of that and don't get to sleep with you, that is when they want to do something very terrible, probably want to gang rape you or something, just because they've spent a lot of money on you. That's why you see a lot of people even blaming women that, oh, when you know that you're not going to sleep with him, why did you go on a vacation with him? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Because they expect that when a man spend a certain money on you or show you a certain kind of kindness, the reward is to sleep with you, right? So I feel like that is the mentality these men have. So they feel like, if I do something for you as a woman or as a man, you should be able to give me something in return, which is smacks. And most of the time, these men get to enjoy the smacks more than women. So why don't you just pay for it? Why don't you just pay for it, right? You guys, what's your take on this video? Kindly share your thought down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, you got Mary David, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.